I ordered this tiny little bolt from 3 different places, guys. How long did it take to get here? How much did it cost? And who had the easiest website to order this part? Because this bird won't fly without it. Let's find out together, guys. Come along. It ought to be fun. Guys, how is everybody? Scary Barry coming at you. I appreciate you tuning in. Hey, come on inside here. I'm gonna show you something. We've been talking about this for a couple videos now. Fixing this tornado and this tornado. As you know, a while back, the first 2 flights of the year, I took on both of those machines, and they both lost a exhaust bolt off of there. So we're gonna dive into these and see if we can't find out what's wrong and order these parts and see who has the best customer service and shipping rates around. So stick around, guys. It ought to be a good time. Let's do it. All right, guys, so the bolts we're talking about are these right here. You can see this one's missing. That's the one that flew off during the flight, the first flight this year, which made this get loose. And man, let me tell you what, that makes quite the racket when you're in the skies. There is no doubt that you know something is wrong. Well, that's taking way too long. Let me get some power behind this thing. All right, that should be quicker. Let's go. I like that. That's much faster. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and find out about getting some of these parts in. Now, I did put a post out on Facebook on both Air Conception's website and just a general Paramotor forum, hoping for answers of where I can buy just these bolts, just these springs, and just these lock nuts. So we're going to see just how tough it is to get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the one missing. So 6 nuts, bolts, and springs from Air Conception, which is in France, right? So I had talked to him a little earlier. I'll put the messaging right up here if I know how to get that onto here, but I'll do that. And he had basically said, yes, you definitely need a special kind of spring and a lock nut on there. Those are what's important. The M6 bolt themselves, you could probably get somewhere else, but if I'm ordering, I might as well just get it all, right? So as I said, I contacted Laurent directly, and he gave me kind of a rundown, which hopefully you've seen by now. I popped that up here. And I also posted on a Paramotor forum on Facebook and had a couple answers to where I should buy these parts from locally in the United States instead of having to go to France. 2 that kept popping up. Let me look at my phone here real quick. So yeah, Eric DeFore out of Paramotor, and I believe that's in Florida. So shipping should be much better than France, but let's find out. And the second one that came through was Black Hawk Paramotor. Those 2 were recommended quite often. So I think I'm going to contact those guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to order 6 of those bolts from Air Conception directly from France themselves and see how much that costs and how long it takes to get here. And I'll also order from the other 2, 6 from one and 6 from the other. That'll give me enough to fix both machines and have an extra set of 3 in the background. But anyway, we're going to order from all 3 of those places, see which ones cost the most and which ones take the longest to get here. So let's pull up this. I already have it here before. It's called Air Conception Web Shop, WE. Probably not real easy to see this on this phone like this. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try something, guys. I've never done a screen record before, so I'm going to try to screen record this to get to the Air Conception website. And hopefully it'll work. I don't know if it will. If it does, we'll cut to it now. Okay, so hopefully this is working. I don't know if you can hear me or if this is recording this or not, but it comes up with Air Conception USA, right? So we're going to click on that first of all and get over there. It's kind of tough to navigate this until you do it a few times. It'll come up with something like this. This is all just for motors and things like that. I usually go right past that and go to Discover All Products Online. And then I go to the menu and I look for the accessories. I never know where to go look for this stuff. So it's not any of that. It's not that. It's not that. It's none of that. So I obviously going to try somewhere else. Let's try the shop. So I can try. This has got a few things in there. What does sorting do? So sort by. I don't need any of that stuff sorted that way. Is there a way I can search? If I remember from the past, it's just you just kind of got to go through here until you see the part you need. Whoa, slow down, Scary. I'm looking for the exhaust bolts. If you see them, yell. Oh boy. All right. Nothing. You got a hat. That's cool. $3 for the hat. Wait, here's a search product. Let's try exhaust bolts. Exhaust bolts. Ooh. No products were found. I know better than that. I know they have exhaust bolts. Wait, what was this down here? Category. Engine, spare parts, paramotor parts, accessories, engine. Let's try that one. Oh, we got some fuel jugs. So yeah, it's not a real easy navigate their site here, obviously. And even though this is saying that it's a USA site, it is absolutely still going to be coming from France. Boy, we can just, what was that? No, that's a puller. My gosh. Well, there's no sense you guys watching this. Let's fast forward this until I find the parts we need, right? Okay, so I did not find any M6 screws or M6 nuts. Now, I've been through that whole part there. I'm going to hit the big search down below. Search product M6 exhaust. Let's just do that, see what it pulls up. So we got the screws, or we got the 2 springs. So there's none of the nuts or the screws, the bolts. Well, let's just pause it a minute. I guess I should contact somebody. Okay, so I sent old Laurent a message over on the Facebook. The problem with getting in touch with Laurent is it's time difference between here and France. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time for him to get back with me. But I did ask for a little bit of help. So the only thing I could find was the springs. And I'm also needing the bolts and the nuts. I think while we're waiting on him to respond, I'm going to go ahead and give one of the other 2 places a call and see if I can get something ordered from them. Okay, guys, I did go to Paramotor and found a phone number here for Eric Dufour. I'm going to give him a buzz real quick and see what we got to do to get these parts ordered.
We're unable to complete your call. Please reach out to Visible Customer Care for assistance. Announcement 904. We're unable.
Okay, so they can't complete my call. Let's try a different number. I guess I can't get a hold of Eric. How about Elizabeth?
The wireless customer you called is not available at this time. Please try your call again later. Announcement 902. The wireless customer you called is not available at this time. Please try your call again later. Announcement 902.
Well, one number isn't working at all, and the other one isn't available. So it says try again later. Not a message or anything, but it says try again later. Let's see if there's any other contacts there. There is an email that I can get a hold of and another web link here, but I didn't find any parts on their website. Hello?
Oh, this is Eric.
Hi, Eric. My name is Bart Berry. How are you this afternoon?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm having a hard time. I'm wanting to order some. You do air conception, correct?
I do.
Thank you. I'm wanting to order just some 6 of the exhaust springs, nuts, and bolts, and I couldn't find them on your website. Can you help me get to where I need to be?
Well, on my website, you have to go to the air conception website to know about the price and all, but I do have some of those parts here.
You have some of those springs and bolts.
Well, I may have all this, but you need to send me an email to order, and then I'll take care of it.
Perfect.
I will probably need your address and your name, address, and email, as well as a credit card, and I can take care of that tomorrow.
Very well. What is your email that I can send that to, please? Very well, Eric. I will send that information over. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. 2 of them, I don't have any parts coming yet. I've been working for, about 30 minutes on this, and I don't have any parts on their way yet. But let's try Blackhawk and see how they do. Let's check out Blackhawk Paramotor here and see if it's any easier to navigate or to find what we need. So we got the store. I'm just going to jump up here real quick to these drop downs and just see what we got. Online store, training, contact. So I'm looking for maybe parts, but let's try the online store. Let's get started shopping. Yes, I do want to get started shopping. I don't want all this, though. accessories. You get their package deals and all that kind of good stuff on here. And maybe I'm going to the wrong place because it's not wanting me to go there. So let's try it a different way. What else was in here? Drop down. Parts. Did I miss that the first time? Parts. Here we go. Engine parts, propellers, clutch, gearbox. Anybody see exhaust parts specifically? Oh, where'd it go? What's going on? What's happening? Frames and all kinds of stuff. Well, what about some M6 bolts? I'm going to look. There isn't a search. I don't see a search. I guess we're just going to go through here. I don't need to see the picture. That's spark plug boots. We got props, carabiners. All I'm looking for is an M6 bolt. There has got to be a better way. There's got to be a way to search. Am I just missing it or what here? And we're stuck on a gray screen. Oh, what was that? What was that? Paramotor exhaust spring bolt kit. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'll click on that, dude. Let's look at some details about it first. Man, $17.99 is not a bad price for that. The kit includes a set of 3 bolts, springs, and 6 nuts. 3 bolts is not enough. Neither is 3 springs. But why would they send you 6 nuts? We've included 3 extra nuts for added security and recommend using 2 on each bolt. Okay, that makes sense. You can add that to cart. All right, guys. 43 minutes. 43 minutes later, my order has been confirmed and sent through. The problem was, not only is the website running slow, and it could be user error, I don't know, but I'm usually pretty good at buying things online. So this one, 43 minutes, seems a bit extreme. And maybe they're having some problems with their server. No big deal. And I ordered it today, and I'll keep track of how long it took to get here, and I'll let you know as soon as it arrives. And we'll compare it to the other ones. Now, I know they're already going to be ahead of the game because I have sent an email over to Eric at Paramotor, and he's going to look at it tomorrow, give me a cost, and give me another email back, and I will send him the payment information. So nothing's even going to happen there until tomorrow. And then as far as the actual air conception themselves, Laurent probably asleep right now. If it's daytime here, it's nighttime there. So when he wakes up, he will see my my Facebook message, and he will get back with me then, and I'll know his answer on how to proceed, because they weren't even on the website for the air conception website. So anyways, that's where we're at, kind of at a standstill until my parts come in. I will still be flying that one, which is, that's my SkyMax, and she's been keeping me up in the air while these two have been down. So like I've said before in my past videos, guys, if you own an air conception, you better have something else. And not that they're bad motors. Well, not that they're good motors. So here or there, it doesn't really matter. But if you own an air conception, they're going to be down quite a bit. And it takes quite a while to get the parts for them. Communication is kind of tough. And so is shipping as far as where they're at. So just know that if you own an air conception, like I've said before, they're very powerful and they're very light, but they're also very broke a lot of the time. So make sure you have a good backup, or you don't mind para-waiting during the nice days. So anyway, I'm going to close this all up for today, and we'll catch back up after the parts come in, and I'll let you know as we go exactly the process that took with the other 2 places as well. But I think I'm going to get cleaned up and get myself up in that sky right there. It's just too beautiful tonight. All right, guys, here we go. I did get some mail today, so I want to share it with you. Let's see. It's coming here. Today is the 8th, right? And I got this in from Paramotor out of Florida there. Now we'll put all this information up here at the end, but Paramotor, I did order them on 6/3. Today is 6/8. So from start to finish, it was about 5 days to get these parts in, and they were a total of $77.50 for 6 of these. So let's pull them out here. So that's them. That's the dudes right there. So there's 3 short and 3 long, and that's what it takes on the old Air Conception Tornado 280 there. So anyway, I got enough to get 1 of them in. So it took me 5 days and $77.50 to get 6 of those bolts for that Air Conception. Now when Blackhawk gets back a hold of me, or when they send those out, and when the ones from Air Conception themselves, which I actually got to order, but those were about a week late, so I got to be fair. Got to give them a little time to get here. But when those all kind of arrive and we can do an end of video wrap up, I can show you the different costs and the different shipping times and kind of the experience it took to get these parts and to get it built. But for now, I do have 6 of these dudes. So what are we waiting on? Let's go ahead and get at least one of the motors running and ready for flight tonight. All right, guys, I wanted to do kind of quick comparison here before I start putting everything back together. If you look at these right here, there's some of the old ones compared to the new ones I just got from Paramotor. So if you look at this dude right there, I think we'd already talked about earlier, you can see the wear points and where it's starting to wear thin. Anyway, it's right in the middle. You can honestly see that, and there's a huge difference between that and that one, obviously. Not much difference in the springs other than that the longer one where you can see that spring on that one had actually busted completely in half. But it also has the wear spots happening there where the new ones do not. They're all shiny and clean. All right, guys, wow, fade in. It's been a while. It's been like a month since I've touched on this video, so I apologize. I don't know where I'm at. You know, we put this together, right? We had everything going, everything put together, went for a flight. What I didn't tell you is when I landed that night, my clutch blew. I don't know if you can hear that, but the clutch is gone on that air conception. So this will be the second clutch I've had to put on that thing. And that's another video. We'll hit that another time. But I did get the bolts on that one. I'm getting ready to put them on the second Tornado, but I am not going to bore you with the details. I'm just going to kind of do a quick recap here and tell you how much stuff cost, how long it took to get here, and where we're sitting right now. One thing I do want to point out real quick, I did get the bolts and the nuts and everything from Laurent over there at Air Conception Direct, and they are all the same size. So we got I got 6 of those bolts, and they're all identically the same size. If you remember when they came from Paramotor, and originally, these up here are shorter than these down here. Now, I'm not sure what the issue is there and why they came like that, but I do know they won't fit this way. They'll hit the top of there. So I'm gonna have to install them facing this way, which is opposite of the other one, but it is what it is. So I have a list here, guys, and this is kind of the dates I ordered them and the dates when they come in and how much they cost. And I'm just going to kind of run down that with you, and we'll do some comparison shopping on getting these parts. Now, as you guys already know, ordering was kind of a weird situation. Hopefully you've seen all that part on the video by now. As far as messaging and how the websites work, sometimes they're not real friendly to get around to navigate on. So I ordered from 3 places. There was Blackhawk, there's Paramotor, and there's also straight from Air Conception themselves overseas. So let's start out with Paramotor. I ordered from Paramotor on 6/3. They were delivered on 6/8 at a total cost of $77.50. So Paramotor took a total of 5 days, and that's out of Florida, guys, to get this set right here, 6 of them, at a total cost of $12.91 per bolt, spring, and nut. Number 2, I ordered directly from Air Conception. It took 10 days to get it here at a total cost of $53.60 US. It was 47 euros, which translated at the time to $53.60. So Air Conception Direct was actually pretty quick. 10 days isn't bad to come international, but it was a total of $8.93 for one of these right here. Now, the 3rd place order from Blackhawk, I want to tell you, had the best price, but I'm actually pretty disappointed in there and what happened there. And I'm still not completely understanding what happened. I'm a little confused. So I ordered from Blackhawk, and immediately the next day I get a call from their customer service rep, and he says, we do not have those in stock. We're going to have to order those directly from Laurent, and it may take me a little while. And I said, that's fine. Just let me know what you find out and get a hold of me when they're on their way, please. And for me, it was kind of okay. I wanted to see how much quicker they got them than when I got them and what the price difference was that way. So what I found out was they actually got it cheaper. So I could get it from them for $48.98, which means I got a whole setup like this for $8.16 a piece, which is the cheapest I found. Now, how they beat directly from the supplier, I don't understand, but they do have a better price than I can order them direct for. The problem is I never got them. So fast forward 16 days. I waited 16 days. I had sent an email and called several times. Now, I know there's a time difference. They're out in California. So I kind of tried to buffer that in, but I left a message each time. Just please give me a call. Let me know where my product is, what's happening. I'd appreciate a call back. Never got a call back, guys. So let's fast forward to, I'm looking here to make sure I get the dates and everything right. 24 days in, I finally got a hold of somebody at Blackhawk, right? Nicest lady I could meet. The weird part was when I would get a hold of Mike, I would call Mike's number directly and it would say, please leave a message. It's probably quicker to get a hold of customer service. So I called customer service and they said, it's probably quicker if you get a hold of Mike. So somewhere those are crisscrossed. They probably need to change one of those because neither one of them were quick with a response at all. But they did direct you to each other for a quicker response. It was kind of a messed up thing. Something's just crossed there, guys, I'm sure. Anyway, I did get a hold of a nice lady there and she had told me, and this is where it gets a little bit strange. They had found my product and it said, please do not ship, that Bart had ordered directly from Laurent. And there was a note, please don't send these out, right? So I understand that they probably wouldn't want to send it if I had double ordered from something. How they knew I ordered direct, I don't know, unless my name got thrown around there and they said, well, Bart already ordered for me, or I don't know how that happened. Anyway, Blackhawk had put a hold on my product. Normally, that would be fine. I appreciate you watching out for me. If you're not going to send me the product, though, I would appreciate my money back. That's the only thing I was a little concerned about. 24 days in, and you kept my money in the product. Something got crossed there, and I'm not that upset about not getting the bolts, but what if that was the only place I was buying from? That'd have been almost a month that Paramotor would have been down and my product was actually sitting there. I don't know what lines got crossed and I don't know why they didn't send me my product, but I did just ask for a refund and it was refunded back within 2 days. So we had a total of about 26, 27 days that they just kind of held my money. But I did learn they are cheaper, but you may not get your product. You kind of gotta keep on top of it if anybody will answer there. So I don't know that I'll be ordering from Blackhawk again. Paramotor was really quick. They got it here fast, but whoa, man. Wasp. I'm not a fan of Wasp. They got it here quick, but it was $77, guys. It was one of the highest priced ones that we had. So that's about it. There were some mess ups. There's some difficulties along the way, but ultimately I did get the parts. And your quickest bet is going to be 5 days with Paramotor, but it's also your most expensive one. So this is just my experiences, guys. It could be totally different with you. Your results may vary, but this is just what happened to me. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Love you. Scary Barry out. Have a good one. See ya.